Okay, so this is just a quick video that I'm doing just to explain some videos that I'll be releasing just over the next day or so, maybe a few days. And it's relation to someone who seems like they were a Christian, and they came down to Speaker's Corner last year. And yeah, I've been a bit slow releasing these videos, but I've still got to make my way through them. And the way you can find out about this particular guy is if you go into YouTube and just do a search for so if you do, so it's gangster Christians, you gotta do Speaker's Corners because you just get a load of nonsense otherwise. And then what you do is you'll get a load of sort of useless results. What you have to do is you have to go into filters, upload date, and what happens when you do upload date, now you get the proper results that you're after. And this gangster Christian guy is supposed to be this guy. And as you notice that you've got some channels here where they've got the same picture, and if you actually watch the recording of this conversation on I think it's, well, there's an SF Dawah version. I think all of them, Ali will explain why this picture is the same. And so what you notice here that this happened quite a few months ago. It actually happened in December, and the date for this particular one is the 19th of December. But what you'll notice is that in this one, he's actually wearing a blue cap. And then if we go, see here he's got a blue cap on. But here's the interesting thing is that, this is the last video which in relation to it, and you'll notice that this guy, he's talking about this video where he's got a red cap. Now here's the interesting thing, you'll find that any videos with him with a red cap, they'll actually disappear from the internet. And I'll show you what I mean. So if we go to this guy's particular video, right, so I'll just use this browser on purpose because it doesn't, actually let me just hide this, because I'll use this to get rid of the bits on the side which are annoying. Yeah, so if we go down, you'll notice that he has, if you go into show more, he actually has a link to the original video. So if we select that original video and go open a new tab, what you'll find is, oh, actually, I think I made it. Yeah. Alright, there you go. It'll actually say video is unavailable. This video is private. So you'll notice that, what Ali told them is that they should, remove those videos, anything about where they had the confrontation. So what I'm actually putting up is the videos that I have of the confrontation. And I wasn't even going to bother doing this introduction, but when I realized that they'd actually taken this video down, I thought, well, I better put my one up since, there was a few other interesting things happening as well, as you'll see in the videos that I'm going to be putting up. Because the obvious thing, like I said, he's got the red cap here, so this is essentially what we're looking for. What you'll find is if you watch this video where essentially he comes and tries to make up with Ali Dawah, at the end, as he goes through this video, he's actually like being nice, and of course Ali's being nice, as if the Muslims, he's sorry for what he said to them. But if you watch the videos I'm going to put out, what you don't understand is the way the Muslims are behaving. This is normal for them. So he can come and apologize, and the only thing he has to apologize is he did say some bad things about Lamin, which he has to, and this is the thing, I don't know if he's actually come back and apologized to Lamin specifically. Yeah, you can say sorry to Ali Dawah, but it was Lamin who he was more disrespected more, so he's the only one who should really be apologized to. But there's still no reason to take the videos down, because it actually shows how rude the Muslims were as well. And this is the important thing. And the reason why one of the reasons why I'm saying what I'm saying about this, what happened, is because he thinks that he can change Muslims by being nice to them. But guess what? As you'd expect, we know that this isn't the case because of what their actual scholars will say. So here we have Surah 328, And let's go, Sasi International is the best one, usually. Or Pictal as well. It says, let not the believers take disbelievers for their friends in preference to believers. Whoso doeth that hath no connection with Allah, unless that ye but guard yourselves against them, taking security. Allah biddeth you beware of himself. Unto Allah is the journeying, whatever that means. Now, let's find out what the tafsirs have to say about that. Okay, so, take the hypocrites, it has to become, it has no connection. Right, so he's just explained the verse. And so it says, saving yourselves from them by speaking in a friendly way towards them. Yes, indeed. While your hearts dislike this. So there you go. So now you know what Ali Dawah was doing in this video. And you got to see, it's actually telling you. So that's Abbas. So let's see. Don't know who Asrar is. I'm sure he's a good. Alright, everyone loves Jalalain. Let's see what he says. Here we go. That used to say, you fear something. That used to say, unless you fear something, in which case you may show patronage to them through words, but not in your hearts. This was before the hegemony of Islam, and the dispensation applies to any with no saying it. Yeah, whatever. I know I'm trying to find the one where it says hate them in their heart though. Let's see. Yeah, we're always trying to look for the worst in Islam, isn't it? But you know, this is what it is. Yeah, here we go. In which you, I think this is bad spelling, you associate with them outwardly without there being any love for them in your hearts. So there you go again. So you think Ali really loves them in his heart? Yeah, whatever. But even that can only be a result of the weakness of your certainty. Well, let's see what good old we know Ibn Kathir, he's always got some good stuff to say. Let's see. Because we know that the Muslims, they really don't like Ibn Kathir because he's too truthful. Here we go. In this case, such believers are allowed to show friendship to the disbelievers outwardly. There you go. But never inwardly. For instance, Al-Bukhari recorded that Abu ad-Darda said, we smile in the face of some people, although our hearts curse them. There you go. Al-Bukhari said that Al-Hassan said the taqiyya is allowed until the day of resurrection. So yeah, these Muslims are so friendly, isn't it? So, as you can see, you notice though, when you're reading through all these tafsirs, and maybe I missed one, but I would love it if someone told me, no, you missed a tafsir where it says that you should actually be friendly with them, and that you should, be cuddly with them. I don't know what you call this. So yes, you can see Muslims being all smiley and friendly, but when you come to actually the actual hadiths, they're the ones that tell you, and their tafsirs, they're the ones that tell you what Muslims are really supposed to be like. Now let me see if I can find this. It's supposed to be one hadith. Let's see what it says. This is good old Bukhari. Let's see what it says. Alright, oh no, this is something else. This is about someone's mum. So it's not. Yeah, so Ibn Kathir looks like he's got the main one. Yeah, so what I'm essentially saying is that these videos will show you what happened, and what you should do is just see the way that they treat him and the way the Muslims are speaking, and just know that okay, when they were there crowding around him, of course they haven't got any weapons because they're here in England, but imagine that they were in Pakistan, what do you think would have happened to him? And this is the thing that people have to watch out for. When, okay, Muslims can be friendly with you when, to make it look good, but as we can see in their actual tafsirs, it's what the tafsirs say and what the scholars say. That is how Muslims really are supposed to behave. And they can't even try to really be friendly, because then they would actually be going against Allah. Israelites will return to take down Islam.